Alrighty, it's time for another Conor McGregor fighter showcase. It's been a while since we used Conor on this channel, but considering how hot the man is right now, specifically because of the GOAT thread he posted on Twitter yesterday listing his greatest of all time, he put Anderson Silva at the top of his list and himself at number 2. But that's not what the point of this video is. You want to touch it? Touch gloves? Thank you, Tyron Woodley. We're just gonna use Conor. Just got an itch to use him. It's been a while. Conor is a very interesting one in this game. He's one of those characters that I wouldn't necessarily say that he's a noob's best friend. Like, you can't. He's not the kind of character that you'll just pick up and, like, if you suck at the game, all of a sudden you start winning all the fights in the world. It takes a little bit to actually learn how to use Conor. Of course, his speed, his boxing, and his very high health stats gives him a lot of advantage, especially in the featherweight division. But when you start talking about like the welterweight, which is what I'm fighting right now, I'm in the welterweight division, and lightweight versions of him, you start to realize that he's not that OP. He's really not. He still has some weaknesses that you can exploit, one of them being his conditioning. And in this weight class, he's fairly small compared to everyone else. So, dude, this Woodley is trying to get himself in trouble with these body shots, but oh, that was close. That was very close. Sit him down right there. Went to my body one too many times, bro. That was supposed to go to the head, but for some reason it redirected to the body. I didn't think I was too close. I guess I was. There we go. Thought he was gonna shoot on me right there. Careful with that, bro. Oh my god, I was wondering what was weird about this fight. The HUD is on right here. We can't let that happen. If this thing makes it to the second round, I'm gonna turn off the HUD in between rounds. Damn, what a mistake. This is not what I wanted to do. I was wondering something was weird about this fight. There's a head kick, there's a front kick. Of course, I'm trying to see if I can emulate Conor McGregor a little bit here. Pressure fighting, using the front teeps to the body. Looking for that slip counter with the boxing. Rocked. Missed all of that. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and turn the HUD off here, and once I'm done, I'll be right back with round number 2. Alright, here we go. So yeah, man, Conor puts himself at number 2 on the pound-for-pound list. I believe his number 3 was George St. Pierre, and number 4 was John Jones. That's his list. The main thing he was looking for in his criteria was array of finishes. That's the way he described it, which essentially means like how dynamic your finishes are, how many different ways you finished fights, which is why he put Anderson Silva at number 1, because Anderson Silva has finished fights in the most dynamic way out of all the fighters on that list, with him being being the second. Rock. That's it. That should do it. Boom, boom, boom. That was a beautiful front kick to set him down right there. Clean work. I like that. I like when I use Conor and the work is just clean, because that's how Conor fights. He doesn't get into brawls. He doesn't get into dirty, grueling matchups. His fights are usually very clean. He barely gets touched. He gets the opponents out of there with very clean, precise shots. So I like when I'm using Conor for the fight to look like that. And I think this very first one looked very clean. So Don't forget to front kick that like button if you guys enjoyed it. But we are going to keep this thing moving. Look at that. Finish him right there against the cage. All right, clean work. Let's move on.
The celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Next up is a difficult one. It's a tough one right there. We're facing Nick Diaz. Of course, I'm going to need to pressure Nick. You know, if we're going to stay true to the notorious one. Dude, I can't talk today, dude. What the hell? If we're going to stay true to the notorious one, we're going to need to pressure Nick Diaz. Believe it or not, that is exactly how Conor is going to fight Nick if they were to fight. I have no doubt in my mind that if Conor was to fight Nick Diaz, he's going to go head on and push back Diaz. We've seen him do that with Nate, and very few people can actually pressure Nate Diaz. Anyways, but yeah, man, he puts himself at number 2, GSP at number 3, John Jones at number 4. His main criteria being array of finishes, which if that is how he's judging it, then you would say his list is very, very accurate. No touch. But of course, I don't agree with that criteria. You know, Conor does not care about title defenses at all, and I don't know how you can consider yourself the greatest of all time and have zero title defenses. But again, that's not what this video is about. Let's just do a showcase. I think later on I'm going to... I don't think I've done it yet. I don't think I've given you guys my opinion on the whole greatest of all time debate. Of course, it is subjective. It's very, very subjective. There are no facts here. It's all opinion. But to some people, you know, you can't be a greatest of all time if you're not a good person. You know, there are people like that. If you're a bad guy, you know, if you do bad things outside of the cage, you cannot be considered greatest of all time. Which is like, okay, that's your criteria. It's whatever. Damn. Hold on a sec.
He's keeping busy here, connecting with a lot of punches. He's feinting with the punch.
Send him right back. There's that teep. To the midsection, indeed. Roundhouse to the body. Got him. He's trying to get me with the lead hook to the head, followed by a lead hook, followed by a rear hook to the body, or a rear uppercut to the body. He wants to land that combo, but I'm just not gonna let him land it.
Fantastic job of blocking shots.
Under 2 minutes to go.
There we go. A lot of ways to enter that pocket. See that right there? No. Circle. There it is. Beautiful spin to the body. Beautiful teep right there. Missed.
Almost all these shots.
Nice punch there by Diaz. Try to establish that jab. Okay, keep going.
Showing that punch.
I need you to get the takedown. So his opponent lands that kick to the body, Joe, and he has shown
That's a nice leg kick.
susceptibility to that strike here tonight.
Missed. No.
Takedown attempt there.
Good luck with that. Not taking me down, boy. Too slow.
Closing the distance here. Oh, he's busy here in the clinch. Knee to the body.
All right. Round is over. Round is over. But yeah, man, some people in their list, you know, you got to be a stand-up guy outside of the cage. You got to be a good guy, family man, an asset to the community. You have to be an activist. You got to be vegan. You got to be, you know. Just some people care about the fighter's personality, and they put that above what the fighter does in the cage, which is, you know, that's your opinion. You're entitled to that. more than anything for me on my list when it comes to what I look at is title defenses, and the quality of your wins, as in who you beat, who you're winning those fights against. Which means that if you are beating champions, you know, if a vast majority of your career was spent fighting against champions in championship fights, I put that above how dynamic your fight finishes are. Way above that. Something else that... Are you about to quit? Don't do... Come on, man. Come on, man. Why? Like... You can't possibly say that I was spamming anything or that I was, you know, being cheesy. I was just playing the game, bro. Like, why quit out the match? Can somebody explain to me, like, what's the justification? Let's move on. Next up is Frankie Edgar. This is Conor McGregor in the featherweight division, which is like, this version of Conor is fairly OP. I still wouldn't say that any fighter in this game is overpowered. I really wouldn't, just because of the way the game was designed. Even if you run into an actual overpowered fighter, like one of those 100 rated characters, even if you run into them, things like the vulnerability that was built into this game, you know, gives you the ability to fight those guys and actually beat them, because, you know, they're not really tanks. I mean, of course, their health stats are going to be ridiculous, but if you catch them just right, no matter what the health stats are, you can stop them. It's not like in UFC 2 where if you're OP, then there's just no stopping you, you know? So, I think the most OP thing about Conor in the featherweight division is his health stats. It's ridiculous. If you take a look at them, his health stats are just crazy. But then again, it kind of makes sense because he's never been rocked, stunned, dropped, knocked out, or anything in the featherweight division. He's been fairly flawless in that weight class. Frankie. This dude is doing a good job of, like, staying inside of that circle. If you'll notice, he rarely lets himself actually... Well, there you go. He tries to stay inside of the circle. Doesn't really want me to pressure him too much. Go. There we go. Yeah, that's the thing, man. If you're fighting Conor McGregor... Nice reversal right there. If you're fighting Conor McGregor, you kinda... You gotta be careful with backing up too much to the cage. No, sir. Oh, denies that.
Nice punch. He lands a big shot from the bottom.
No, sir. All right. Excuse me. I need some water, man. I need some water. You want to touch it? Oh, come on. Oh, okay. All right. We're going to switch to conventional if that's what you want to do. All right. See, we're going to... I'm not going to let him get away with this. He's letting his ego dictate how this fight goes right now, and he is making a terrible mistake. See what he's doing? He's no longer backing up at all. All right. Going toe-to-toe with Conor McGregor is a bad idea, brother. Oh, come on. What's with the lag? All right. Let's get this dude out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of the middle. Don't go toe-to-toe with the Notorious. Not in the featherweight division, bro. I'm telling you right now, you're not going to be able to win this one. Back up, man. Okay. All right, bro. Your decision. Take that. Rocked. Yeah, well. Told him. A lot of times you get players who let their ego get the best of them. He was doing a good job. He really was. Like he was backing up, but he wasn't like letting me pressure him too much. He was still circling, keeping things inside of that outside black line. But I guess he just got tired of being pressured and he decided to show me what's up. It's just not the right character to do that with. If he had someone like Max Holloway or someone like Jose Aldo, well, I mean, there's some players that would be able to play that game if they have Frankie Edgar, but he just doesn't. He's just not one of them. He's not one of them. He does not have the combinations. He just doesn't. Anyways, we're going to do one more fight, I think. One more. Let's move on.
Massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight. Tail of the tape for this welterweight fight.
Tyron Woodley. This is not a rematch. It's another Tyron Woodley player. Let's see how he's going to approach the fight. Let me know in the comment section what your criteria for the greatest of all time is. What are the things you personally look for when judging who the greatest of all time is? Because again, it is subjective. You know, this whole who is the greatest fighter of all time. I mean, what is all time? You know, it's completely subjective. There are no facts here. Some people have opinions that really don't make any sense, but this is one of those things that it's like, thank you. It's a fun conversation. It is, you know? No. Kind of like arguing over like who would win Superman versus Batman or, you know, stuff like that. Superman would win, by the way. Let's just get that one straight. Batman's a little chump. Oh my god, this video is about to get disliked to hell. Talking crap about Batman. Look, I just don't see anything special. He's a rich guy. Whatever. I'm not trying to offend people. People take their comic book heroes real serious, man. You know what, man? It's one of the differences between me and this dude's about to get rocked. I was about to say. Oh man, he was standing his ground right there for some reason. Like, dude, you gotta move. He's about to get rocked with his legs is about to get damaged too, because I'm checking a lot of these kicks. He needs to set up those roundhouse kicks to the leg. He needs to set that thing up because I'm tanking a lot of those. And I'm also looking for the pull counter. If he keeps ending with the round strikes, he's going to get pull countered. I guarantee you. That's a nice leg kick. But yeah, man, something with me, like, I feel like it's different between me and like a lot of other people. When people look at heroes or superheroes, they want to be able to relate to them. Rocked again. I'm the complete opposite, man. I don't want to be able to relate to my superheroes. Like I like people that I can depend on, you know? I like omnipotent style characters, which is why if you look at all my favorites, they're all just OP in real life. You know, if you take a look at the people that I end up like, there you go, I told you. If you look at the fighters I end up gravitating towards, they're very OP. I like Khabib. I like John Jones. I like Israel. I loved GSP when GSP was active. I'm a fan of greats because they're very dependable. They win fights. They don't lose. That's the kind of stuff that I like. You know, it's why if you also look at my absolute favorite superheroes or whatever, they're all OP as well. Like, I like Superman. You know, if you're talking about X-Men, my favorite is Jean Grey. Jean Grey is basically a god. My favorite video game character is Kratos. Kratos has been killed so many times and he comes back to life. He's like, you know, he's a demigod that you can't even get rid of. I love Dr. Manhattan, who's like, he's literally, he has zero weaknesses. I like Wonder Woman, you know?
Conor McGregor has a very unpredictable striking style.
You know, I like the Wolverine because, you know, he literally cannot be killed. It's, you know, he regenerates. You know, you shoot him or whatever. I mean, the dude survived a freaking nuclear blast. It's just stuff like that. Those are the characters or people I gravitate towards. I like the absolute best of the best. Nope. I'm not one of those that roots for the underdog. I'm not really that kind of guy. How you like that pull counter? That was clean too, man. By the way, a few of you were telling me that my controller sound was too loud in the last few videos. I'm gonna see if I can edit some of that out. I'm not gonna be able to edit all of it out, but some of it I'll be able to get out of there. It'll just take me forever to try to edit all of it out, and I don't really want to do that. So just keep it to a minimal. Controller sounds. Ooh, I thought he was going to lead or end with a hook right there.
Oh, he missed that kick.
How you like that head kick?
He got tagged. He's rocked.
Oh. No.
Body kick, look at that. Oh, he might be out.
For some reason, that takedown shot was so slow. He should have gone for a double.
McGregor's striking out there is blocked. Well, he's doing a nice job keeping the guard up, but that usually means the body is wide open, and his opponent wisely saw that and landed the straight hand to the body. Let's see if he shores some things up here defensively to prevent that fate moving forward.
Good punch.
Well, he's landed some excellent shots in this fight tonight, but more often than not, it has been one and done. So the emphasis now moving forward, combinations. Throw your punches in bunches and really try to force the issue and get your opponent out of it.
He's landing those hard liver kicks.
And I think that's why I get weirded out a little bit when I have people that tell me that, you know, they're fans of me, but then they want to see me lose. It's not something that I can't relate to that. Like, when I think about everyone that I enjoy watching play this game, whether it's Ed Parker or, you know, Heem the Dream or Romero, you know, when I watch these guys, every single one of their fights, every single fight they have, I'm rooting for them. Like, there is not a single time where they lose that I feel, oh, that was nice. It was so good to see them lose. You know what I mean? I can't relate to that. You know, I can't relate to liking someone and then like wanting to see them lose at anything. You know, but I also understand that people are different. People are different. Like, I get it. You know, you can enjoy my content and also enjoy watching me get beat. It's weird. I think it's weird as hell, but oh, we're grappling now.
That cut has really opened up now, Joe.
He got it.
Tying up here in the clinch.
God damn it.
Excellent takedown defense by Conor.
Body. Keep working, keep working. See the total strikes.
Oh, come on. He got me with all of those fakes. I kept like denying it. Get up.
Now he's got over under, Joe.
And he goes to the knee to the body. Nice knee.
Dude, come on.
Oh, he is a master with these knees, Joe's landed again there. Now another one.
Good knee to the body by Conor. Nice knee again.
Get your underhooks. Here comes the knee.
Right in the breadbasket once more. Excellent takedown defense.
Move. Don't back up. Push forward.
McGregor gets back
All
up
right.
again. Watch the shot, Joe.
Got him. Sit him down right there. Clean.
That one hurt him badly.
I'm surprised this man is not gassed yet. Like, what in the world?
Perfect. You hit him hard. You hurt him. Let's go. That's it. Amazing. Good. Nice.
That's a beautiful piston of a straight. He's gassed now.
He got hurt very, very badly. And there he swung with a haymaker.
Yeah, we're probably not going to be able to finish him because I can feel myself gassing too. My strikes are very slow right now. It's only a matter of time before I gas. So we got to be careful.
Oh, a nice straight punch there to his opponent, and he lands it just after catching the leg. So clearly, he's starting to find his timing, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Very good read there.
Great shot. Keep the pressure
Well,
on.
he's got a strong jab. Missed with it there, though, Joe. Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter. Oh, and he continues to snap off these jabs. Good way to keep his opponent at distance.
I think this man can see my stamina. He's rocked. I'm gassed now. Yeah, that's what I thought. I could feel it, man. I sit him down with that beautiful jab. His head is so damaged. I just need one more rock. One more. Can I get it? Can I get it?
Fainting with the punch.
Nice kick to the body.
Tagged him.
There we go.
Huge right hand.
Clean. Not quite clean. That was a little rough right there. It was a little rough, but look, I wasn't rocked. I never got rocked in this fight. At least I don't remember getting rocked in this fight. I feel like, for the most part, I was in complete control of it. It's a classic Conor McGregor fight, and we ended the fight too. It's very good to not go to a decision when you're using Conor McGregor because Conor is a finisher. You know, say what you want about the man. The one thing that Conor McGregor does is finish fights, which is good.
Look at this.
It's good. It's good. For someone who talks as much as he does, he better be finishing fights.
Right on the jaw.
Anyways, you know, for someone who puts that much attention on finishes, it'll be kind of weird if the notorious one stops finishing fights. So he better keep finishing. He better keep finishing fights. Anyways, that is it. If you guys enjoyed the video, do not forget to leave a like. It helps out the channel. Follow me on Twitter at MarshallMind1 and on Instagram to see my art. It is at MarshallMindArt. And I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new one. As always, stay safe. Have a wonderful day, folks.
McGregor gets his hand raised yet again. You see the celebration is on with this chief corner, John Kavanagh. A massive, massive moment in a career that has had so many of them for the notorious Conor McGregor. Going to be interesting to see how he moves forward after another big win here tonight.